This dying streamer, also known as Zucchini Andy, decides to bring out somebody else's trauma on her stream, in an attempt to revive her dead stream, and accuses Mizkif's roommate, CrazySlick, of assault. The victim comes out and responds, then CrazySlick responds, and finally Mizkif shares his thoughts.
Them making out in the bathroom of the Airbnb, and not in the bathroom, sorry, the kitchen. And like she clearly was like very just like fucking out of it, and he was like making out with her, and I was like damn, that's kind of weird, like making out with someone that drunk. And I don't think he was that drunk. And then at the end of the night, she passed out in one of the Airbnb beds, like she just passed out, and he, from her side of the story, again, I didn't witness this, but this is what I was told right after my birthday party, is that he went into the room and he started, I heard this from 3 people, by the way. He started like touching her and was like, I don't know exactly what his intentions were, but I just know that he was touching her, and everyone was like, dude, stop, like she's trying to fucking relax, she's drunk, like it's weird, like don't fucking touch somebody when she's drunk, and like especially when you're just making out with her. Like I don't know what the intention there was, but everyone that was there, the 3 people, told me that they were very uncomfortable by the situation, and that made.
You can pause the video and read her whole statement, but to sum it up, Adriana says she was drunk and making out with one of her friends, and CrazySlick wanted some of the action. CrazySlick was acting like a creep, but he didn't do anything except making her feel uncomfortable. She then says that NOVARUU had her blocked and decided to unblock her, after bringing out her incident, and acted like now they were best friends and she was doing Adriana a favor.
Like, why is my story being told? Like, and it was like her I think Nova tweeted about it. Like, and it's like, Nova hated us for some reason. Like, Nova literally hated us and decided now's a good time. Like, she was literally has like said the most pick me things. And it's so funny because she even said to another guy streamer when they were hanging out, like, yeah, Adriana's just being dramatic about that whole thing. She's just being dramatic. Like, don't listen to her. Like, total pick me energy. And then she decides to switch up when it makes her look good. Oh, by the way, girls support girls. Let me unblock Adriana and tell her story. Like, bestie, for what you did this for what? Like, I've never had an issue with her until, like, I've had issues with her by association, but I've never had a personal issue with her until this, which is kind of like, bestie, do not pick and choose when you want to support other women. Don't pick and choose when you support other women just because it's beneficial to you, because you better pick me ass bitch. Okay, sorry to bring this up again. A lot of people are saying, like, don't check on somebody if they're passed the fuck out. It's like, I literally had 5 of my friends watching me the entire time. Like, 5 of my friends were literally making sure I was okay. Like, I was fine. I just was passed out and relaxing because I was, you know, like, it's not his place. He was not my friend. He was not a guy I was talking to. It'd be a lot different if it was like, oh, he just wanted to make sure his friend was okay. He was not my friend. Hi, Mary.
CrazySlick responds, and he says he is very sorry and there is no excuse for behavior and he feels awful for what he had done.
So
Yesterday was ass.
let's see. Yeah, yesterday was probably one of the worst days of my life. No, we didn't break up. Oh my god, you're so stupid. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, we can just talk about this right now. Fuck, I'm still sick. It's a giant elephant in the room. So if you don't know what happened, yesterday, NOVARUU, if you don't know who she is, you're welcome.
Right.
Good. She went live and said a bunch of shit about Slick that was a lot, I guess is the word. It was pretty malicious, and she said a lot of things that was kind of fucked. So yeah, NOVARUU went live and said a bunch of stuff about Slick, and it got on live trails. I woke up at 10 in the morning. Well, actually, I was already awake, And Maya like nudges me and is like, look what the hell's happening. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. You can ask Maya, it's true. It was the worst day of my life. I mean, I was sitting there crying nonstop. I was having panic attacks. I didn't understand what the hell was happening. I thought I was going to lose Slick. And if, it would be the second guy with bleach blonde hair leaving my house. That it's like an every 6-month thing with me. So, yeah, I was pretty scared. I thought I was going to lose Slick. I thought I would have to kick him out of my house because I would not tolerate any of that shit. I'm not. Even though Slick's my best friend, I hang out with him literally every day. I'm not going to tolerate stuff like that, and I would totally kick him out of the house. Because what I thought, which was the worst, was that something horrible happened. So we didn't really know what was happening because the girl who this happened to, which is AdrianahLee, I mean, I don't know her for shit. I don't know her at all. The only person that kind of had word on it was NOVARUU, and Slick was just sitting there having panic attacks the entire time, freaking out, not knowing what's going to happen with his life. No, not Adriana Chesnick, not her. But I just want to say this, and me and Maya totally agree on this. So what Slick did was inexcusable. Like, I know he didn't do anything that was extreme, which was what a lot of us perceived, but what he did was inexcusable. What he did was, he's just, how would you describe it?
Let's back up a little bit, because we both thought a lot about what we're going to say. So I'm going to start from the top a little bit here, because it's feeling disjointed. So, yes, it all started with Nova saying that yesterday. I want to start by saying that she wasn't even there. And everybody knows, right? It's super fucked up to bring up somebody else's experience like that without their permission. She didn't say her name, but we're very grateful to Adriana for doing the tweet that she did, because she was forced into that position, and she talked about her past experiences, which is super brave and really, really hard to do.
She was also forced into that in like 6 hours.
Right.
Like, she didn't even know what was happening, and she was forced into tweeting the situation in 6 hours.
And so in her doing that, everybody is so sorry to her that she had to go through that, because it's so unfair. But what she said in that statement, he said that what Slick did was inexcusable, and that's true, because Slick made people uncomfortable. Even though it wasn't his intention, he made people uncomfortable, and he came across as creepy, which is not okay, and he doesn't want to make people uncomfortable. So he needs to take accountability for that, and he is taking accountability for that. But the whole situation yesterday was just super, super unfortunate. But the important thing that she said in her statement, and the reason that Slick is staying here and having the opportunity to take that accountability, is because Slick was creepy and made people uncomfortable, but he did not assault anybody, and he did not rape anybody, which I think a lot of people made the assumption that he did after the clip from NOVARUU yesterday. I
mean, I did.
Right.
I mean, like, I love Slick. He's my best friend. I mean, he's literally my rock. Maya knows how much he means to me. Like, I don't cry.
No, we were both crying.
We were both crying in my room. We just didn't know what to do, because we didn't know what happened exactly. We thought, we were basing it off of what NOVARUU said more so than what Adriana said, because we didn't have any information. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different opinions on the whole thing. People are saying, like, Slick didn't do anything wrong. It doesn't matter what his intentions were. He made people uncomfortable. He doesn't want to be a person that makes people uncomfortable, and so he's going to work on it. But he did not assault anybody. He did not sexually assault anybody. He did not rape anybody. So just to make that super, super clear. But the whole thing all of yesterday, the reason he wasn't live is because we were handling it all off stream, like it should have been handled in the first place, because nobody wanted that brought to light, including the person that was involved.
The most important person.
The
She
most
did
important
not
person.
want this to go. She was dealing with this off stream. You know, she didn't want this to be there. Of course she wouldn't want this to be there. It's her thing. And the fact that someone brought it to light when it's not theirs is disgusting. I mean, and then unblocking her that day to try to be like, oh, look, we're buddy, we're friends, when that's just not the case.
I mean, we don't have to go into detail. I mean, you guys have seen everything. I'm sure you guys have seen all that stuff, but shame on that person for bringing it to light. It was a terrible situation for everybody yesterday, but again, I am very impressed with how Adriana handled that. It's not an easy thing to do, something that takes years to do, especially being thrown into it and not like willingly stepping into it. Insane. So
In the spotlight.
a lot of respect for her for that. But the whole thing was very unfortunate. Slick is okay. Everybody's okay. And he is going to take accountability and work on himself, because he feels awful. He does not want to make people uncomfortable.
He's done with it. He's done with that bit. He's done with doing the things he does. I told him that. I'm like, dude, you're done. Like, if you're staying here and you want to stay here, you're done with that shit. You're done with the creepy whatever you try to do. You're making people uncomfortable, and it just, I'm not dealing with it. He's not doing it, and it's not happening. It's over. If it ever happens again, yeah, he's gone. I mean, like, I will make sure of that. I love him to death. Slick is my best friend, but I don't take light to that. I don't take it easy. So
here's my hot take on CrazySlick. Don't really know this person at all, but they were in my chat, and according to this, I think you guys can see this. Maybe I'm just gonna post the link so you guys can fucking click on it yourself. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that is that. And he was in my chat and he said, "What the fuck? Fuck you. Good morning. You seem cool. Have good morning, dog. LMAO." Okay, so with CrazySlick, he was in my chat and he said, "Hi, nice toe. Pepe laugh. Want to talk on Discord? Fuck you, Sage. Want to talk? LOL. Yeah, I like feet. No, but I like you. Haha. You are hot. LOL. Haha. LOL. LMAO." And then he got banned in my Twitch.